they can on the east with the two players. 4MV, they're moving around that barn basin over on the east side, and they want to try and take control of this. Go for a third-party flex out.
And Talon get another couple of eliminations. They've been hanging out in the blue so far deep that they're watching these fights happen, and they've been stealing point after point after point. That's 10 already for them. And they might be able to sneak one more away, but they only have one player alive, and he's getting chunked down by the blue zone. Now we see Alpha 7, 2 players down, 2 remaining. Let's see if they're going to be able to get these reses off, because all the pressure's on them. Everybody wants their position.
Yeah, with that western shift on the circle, it gives them a massive slice of things. And that hilltop is going to be all important. That vantage point it will afford them, if they can hold on to it, will be invaluable. But so many teams, you're right, just going to put pressure on, not least of which is TJB on the southwest side.
This timing is so perfect for Alpha 7 because they're able to get these reses off. They need to be able to do it so quickly, and it's going to work out for them. They're going to have all 4 up in this zone, so I don't think these teams that are right close to them realize just how hurt Alpha 7 was. And that one little mistake could wreak disaster for their squads. You can see Pmwc starting to do some shenanigans, driving around. Now going to be able to apply some pressure to Xavier. Let's see if Rezi's able to get that crucial first knock.
Lamborghini trying to hold the off angle. Erase gets the shot. Actually, no, it's a spray down from the off angle. The 2 players moving on forwards. They've split Xavier on their hold. And now Boom look to open the door. Paragin on the inside looks to hold with the spray down, but it's not there. And now Lamborghini, last hope for Xavier, has a challenge from a DPS, and he is not up to the task. Yummy able to put him in the dirt. A Xavier fall to Boom.
Pmwc with a critical finish right there. That's 4 points for them. Now they're starting to get warmed up here. We still see a couple squads that need to get moving. I'm looking at you, 4MV, Tianba as well. Twisted Minds with a beautiful couple knocks right there, but he's going to go out just like that. Still, points being spread pretty much across the majority of these teams.
Boom with 4 players. They're now starting to extend their presence against Alliance on the northern side. Not too much to worry about. I'll take that back actually as Bombit goes down. Gets flushed as well for Boom. Playing on as 3. Alpha 7 and TJB currently, the 2 teams with 4 players alive. Take that back. 4 Miracle Vibes still have 4 on the eastern side. But 4MV, only the 1 elimination. Taking a knock as well. Trying to carry themselves forwards. Move up from the cover of barn.
Here goes Rebel. Now it's just play keep away. I mean, they are gifted this circle. This is Alpha 7 at their best right here, where they don't got to worry about a single thing. Just shoot at everything that moves, and they do it better than anybody else. Now you look at TJB on this edge here, trying to get some points on the Boom. They are hurting. Only 1 player up left, and they need to finish this rather quickly because this zone is going to hurt.
Alpha 7 holding still in the buildings, but they've only got 1 elimination so far. Actually, no, they've got 2 now. Trying to take care of a couple more if they can to get those chicken dinners in with a decent elimination count. That's what you're looking for. DRX are alive quite late in this one, but they're trying to push in from the southeast side. They've only got 2 players now standing, and it's going to be difficult. Next to 4MV. TJB just keep things going though. 3 eliminations, and they are going to take a lot of wind out of the sails of Alpha 7 if they keep taking these points.
They're just trying to soak up as many as they possibly can because they know getting in this next zone is going to be pretty difficult here. So if they can get some of these elimination points just to kind of hedge their bets, that's going to work out perfectly. And right now you see Alliance with a beautiful shot onto 4MV. He's going to go start sending it. 4MV are completely trapped. There's no way they make out of this alive.
Apex tries to withstand the nade and will be able to do so. Not going to be falling victim to it just yet. And Alliance are eating lead from the off angle as well. Might just slow things down. That's DRX actually having a shout into it. And Flower with the first over towards Boom. Only 1 player now remaining. 5 eliminations on Boom's tally. And Frenzy looks for the cross, but he's cut down, cut straight on through. And that is another off angle coming through from TJB. 5 eliminations now towards the top. And it looks like Alpha 7's challengers are going to be them. They've been just circling them for a while.
Great teamwork right there from TJB. Not to mention that looked like to be an offensive smoke from Flower. We're going to make all those players on that edge have to just run blindly on in. They were able to take them out and clear that side completely. Now, all they got to worry about is what's right in front of them, and that is Alpha 7. How are they going to approach this fight? That's the big question. Now they took out Alliance, so this area is completely clean. It's one big fight, and I guarantee you, Alpha 7 and TJB, whoever wins this one should win this match.
Alpha 7 need to figure out how they're going to leave their buildings now. If they allow TJB to control the outside terrain, this game is over for them. But they have started to move down this hillside. This valley that sits in the middle is such a fight catalyst for these next few moments, and it's what's keeping TJB at bay. It's what's stopping Alpha 7 from fully flexing out, as well as DRX and 4MV's last remnants on the other side.
Yeah, Alpha 7 has to make a decision, right? Do we just stay and try to get these points that are pretty easy right now against DRX, or do we just try to turn around and take out TJB? Because if they decide to get into that fight a little too early with TJB, oh, and it's going to happen. This zone lands right here. These are definitely going to be your winners, folks.
4MV out. DRX trapped behind a rock. It's all waiting for it, but GK first goes down. DRX able to keep suppression going. Alpha 7 yet to really fully leave. I mean, they pushed 2 players down to the tree. There's the first knock to DRX. Nade starting to come up from Alpha 7, and 2 players from TJB down now. There's DRX finally falling, but Alpha 7 need to capitalize on the disarray as it stands. A super low HP player at the back. They can't let this heal go through, and now with 1 player remaining, Alpha 7 look to move across the hillside, but Flower is going to stay alive for just a moment longer. First knock over to Revo behind the tree. It's not going to happen. TJB fall, and Alpha 7 claim the first. The chicken dinner over on Sandhawk will be theirs. They stood in that compound. They allowed no one any quarter. And it will be an Alpha 7 chicken dinner.
Who was it that said that Alpha 7 was overrated?